Now, many originally feared that most of the $700 billion in TARP money would be lost forever. But when my administration came into office, we put in place rigorous rules for accountability and transparency, which cut the costs of the bailout dramatically. We've now recovered most of the money we provided to the banks. That's good news. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not good enough. We want the taxpayers' money back, all of it, and we're going to collect every dime.
And that's right, because we want our money back so we can get a boxy box. That's right. Check it out, boxee.tv. You can't pre-order them just yet, but they'll be coming out in March, and I definitely myself will have one. That's right. Hi, and welcome back to episode number 18 of No Title, No Name. This is Rusty. This is Alan. What's going on?
Not much. Hey, in case you didn't know, NBC sent me an email because, I know them like that, and we are now the new host of The Tonight Show. Which one do you want? Do you want The Tonight Show or do you want the Jay Leno Show?
I want to be Andy. I want to be the guy that stands off in the back and does the...
All right, I'll host.
That's
you can be the guy on the stool.
That's fine. I'll be the guy on the stool.
Because Conan now, all you got to do is just follow a trail of money because he's probably what is rumored to get $30 million for leaving NBC. So he's just
a lot of money.
The whole indecent proposal, swimming in the money kind of shot right there. But
just kidding, we're not going to be taking over, but we'd really like to.
NBC, we're available.
Just saying. But Fox, really? Fox?
It's rumor. Yeah, it's rumor he's going over to Fox, and Fox. I don't know if right now. I remember they had a guy named Spike. I think it was on Saturday nights. He wore glasses.
I don't remember.
His last name started with an F, I think, maybe.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
maybe you can send me a link.
Probably not.
Okay.
But with Conan, with his following, I think he would do well on Fox. Though I'm sure they'll come out with something. Maybe.
Well, you saw he put the NBC show up for sale on Craigslist, didn't you?
No, I didn't
see that. He put the set up on Craigslist. It was literally a Craigslist ad. The next night, it was funny because he got up there and it was like, "Yeah, I put the show up on Craigslist." And they got a lot of perverts and sickos, and like they showed a bunch of pictures of stuff that people actually would like trade out, like a back.
Well, that's what Craigslist is. Follow my man Aziz. He says, "I want the real Craigslist, not the hey, I want a job. I want the hey, I'll give you a hand job if you give me a microwave." That's Craigslist.
Wow. Moving on, another big story this past week, especially for all those of you of the iPhone users, AT&T and Verizon. Hopefully, maybe the final gauntlet that will be thrown down, because I'm really getting sick of these commercials and having to put this map over my head. So, but basically, AT&T and Verizon started last week.
Mail.
I've got a new email.
That's right. No title, no name at gmail.com. We got somebody.
We got nobody.
Oh.
But anyway, Verizon started out with new voice plans. I'll put the information up on the screen. I don't want to talk about the whole thing, but just kind of give you an idea. Verizon has new voice and data plans, including new texting stuff and stuff. Well, they didn't change their texting, just unlimited voice and data, as well as AT&T. And on this side, I'll put all the information about the AT&T stuff. You can see. Basically, they've upped it to stay in the ballgame with Sprint. So, cool. I mean, they've even dropped the price for iPhone users, $30. So,
and there was much rejoicing.
Big deal.
He's been waiting for this the entire show. Anyway, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. AT&T, Verizon, that's great. You're staying up there with Sprint, who's always been the third leg against cell phone users.
Speaking of another third leg, I do have a Nintendo Wii, and they finally caught up with the Xbox, with the Xbox and the PlayStation 3. We're getting Netflix. In case you didn't hear, CEO of Nintendo and Wii were on CNBC last week. I caught the interview, and they want to bring it to us. So what you do is you go to Netflix.com/Wii, and
you'll see it on the bottom of your screen.
They'll send you a disc out. It said this spring, so
the only thing that sucks about that is, unlike the Xbox 360, which has it pre-built in, you can just turn it on and it's there. You have to plug in the disc every time you want to play.
Yeah, but the Xbox 360 is a computer.
Pretty much, but still, I mean, so is the Wii. I mean, it has a browser. You have a browser, don't you?
The size of a toaster. It's only this big. Yeah, it was preloaded with the Opera browser. I like Opera. I've been using them for a long time, but
it's a computer.
Yeah,
it does social networking with Wii points and WiiWare.
I barely email. You think I'm involved with any of that? But I am excited about Netflix. So whenever I get my disc, I'll either praise it or give it a thumbs down.
You'll praise it once you get Netflix streaming across your TV and stop stealing internet from your neighbor. Anyway.
Well, how am I going to get... That disc isn't going to magically give me broadband.
No, but if you quit stealing from your neighbor. Anyway.
It's not stealing if it's open.
It's still stealing. It's still stealing because it's not your internet that you're not paying for. No matter how you want to try it, it's
all right.
stealing.
Speaking of other stolen internet, what's next?
McDonald's, if you don't want to steal your Wi-Fi, can go get it free from McDonald's. This includes everyone with a Wi-Fi device, whether it's your iPhone, whether it's your laptop, whether it's your Android, whatever it is.
What about a repeater? What if you got a repeater and you live next to a McDonald's?
That's still stealing because McDonald's is paying for it. You're stealing.
Your story has no clout.
My degree is in internet security and network security.
He's been working on it for about 10 years. He's almost a PhD.
I'm just saying it's stealing, no matter how, whatever. Anyway, if you wanted to, you could look at the new Maximum and see if I can get this without the glare. Yeah, the new January edition, which actually has been out for like a month now, obviously. But it's the January edition of Maxim. You can see the wonderful and beautiful G4 host of Attack of the Show, along with Kevin Pereira, Miss Olivia Munn. That is right. A lot of hot pictures in here about her, and her gags that she does on her show. And apparently, a lot of them she comes up with her on her own. So very hysterical watching her show sometimes. I should probably throw some clips up right now of her doing some stuff, but if I can, yay. If I don't, whatever. But make sure you check out next February's edition for the lovely Miss Amanda Bynes, and I'll put up a link for her Twitter, at Amanda Bynes. It's verified. It's her. Don't follow her. She talks too much. I mean, she's a great girl. She's beautiful, but there's too
Rusty's
much
trying
there.
to establish a relationship.
She does need a boyfriend.
He's building the stepping stones right here.
Hey, we do have a buddy of ours that works at Maxim. Maybe she could get me.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, Amy, I'm just saying. You can hook me up.
Use your resources.
But that's pretty much all we had, I think, this week. Anything else? I can't think. All right, that's it for this week. We'll see you again next week for episode number 19 of No Title, No Name. If you want to hit us up, twitter.com/RustyG. I will start a new Twitter account, hopefully if no one steals it by now, but No Title, No Name, and that way you can hit us both up if you'd like to follow us. Otherwise, I'm on facebook.com/RustyGreer. I have no idea. I don't think I ever signed up for a name. But we'll see you again next week.
Do we have
for
a
episode? Shut up. See you again next week for episode number 19. All right.
Do we have a website?
Yes. Is it up?
No.
No.
That's pretty good. I like that. Hey guys, it's Alan Rogers, Rusty Greer, No Title, No Name. We just want to hit you up real quick. As you know, the devastating earthquake that hit Haiti here this past week has taken a lot of lives and a lot of manpower. So all donations are needed. So how you can help? All you got to do is send a text message to Haiti, spell out Haiti, Haiti, to 90999. And what they'll do is they'll take $10 from your phone bill and goes directly to the American Red Cross. So you don't have to worry about where's my money going. It's going right to the Red Cross, right to send help. All donations are appreciated, guys, and hope you can help out. And we'll see you next time.